I think most universities do have some difficulties, but the first one that comes to mind is the University of Chicago, which of course is famous for its Chicago Statement on Freedom of Expression, as well as the Calvin Report, which argues for institutional neutrality, the idea that the university should not officially take positions on social and political issues of the day. And that's starting to get a bit more traction. University of North Carolina has adopted it. And then third, which I think is very important as well, is the Shills Report, which says that faculty should be appointed and promoted only on the basis of merit, right? Merit in teaching, research, and intellectual service to the community. And I think that one thing that falls afoul of that is the use of things like diversity or DEI statements, mandatory DEI statements in hiring. Another school that is doing some good things with Purdue University. A few years ago, they decided that they were going to change what they were doing at their new student orientation programming, and they have an excellent sort of free expression, free speech program that they offer to students when they first set foot on campus. They haven't implemented it yet, but just recently, a report came back from a presidential task force at the University of Wyoming implementing or recommending that the school implement a number of points that would improve free expression on campus. At ACTA, we have what we call our gold standard for freedom of expression, which is a list of 20 things that we think colleges can do to improve the conditions for free expression on their campus. And this proposal from the University of Wyoming, hits quite a few of them. If they were to adopt most of the proposals in this task force report, they would instantly be one of the best universities in the country in terms of their policies for free expression. And of course, as has already been mentioned, University of North Carolina, I agree, they're doing amazing things down there, and I think people should look at what they're doing and follow them.
Great. Dr. Marschall?
I think as far as experience to curriculum to administration, Hillsdale College probably is the ideal at this point. You have a few good things coming out of public universities because of what the trustees have done and what the governors have done. So both UNC trustees and Governor Abbott for the University of Texas system are getting rid of DEI statements. They're getting rid of DEI programming, also at New College, Florida. But as far as who's doing it right, I would say holistically, the only thing I can think of is Hillsdale, because so much of what people who I think are trying to make positive change for students and for their institutions, there is still that barrier between the bureaucracy, the administration, and then the curriculum, and then what's being kind of peddled by these radical professors.